Condon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. It appears Matthew Stafford does have more football left in him, as the veteran quarterback is expected to continue playing in 2025, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The question now is, where will he play his 17th season? The Buffalo Bills find themselves in a similar position as February approaches, once again without the opportunity to play for a Lombardi. Bills general manager Brandon Beane says the loss stings. And when asked why his team can't seem to win the big game, he says, quote, until you do it, you're always going to get questioned. The Jets have agreed to terms with Steve Wilks to become their next defensive coordinator, according to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. Wilks, who sat out of last season, returns as a part of Aaron Glenn's new staff. And the NFL announcing Thursday a significant decrease in concussions to a historic low in 2024, which included a 17% reduction compared to the 2023 season. This is Matt, NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Attention, are you or a loved one suffering complications after taking Ozempic or Wegovy? These medications may be linked to serious gastrointestinal illnesses. If you've been hospitalized and diagnosed with gastroparesis, chronic vomiting, deep vein thrombosis, or experienced intestinal blockage requiring surgery, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call 888-900-LAW-1 today for a free consultation. That's 888-900-LAW1. Paid for by Tort Defenders. Tort Defenders is not a law firm and does not provide legal services.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a Honey Buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then, go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
It is a Friday, a final day of January 31, 2025. We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro, California. In the newsroom is Jared. I am Carroll, and good morning. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Ah, boy, I love these brisk mornings.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy them while you can.
Yeah, well, keep it in mind come July and August, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And let's see. Things are starting to happen around the Imperial Valley. The Carrot Festival kicks off with the selection of their queen and princesses and that sort of thing. And also the Citizen of the Year, that's this evening. And then all of the fun, the carnival and the cook-off contest and everything else next week. So things are happening. We did get a call from, other root vegetables are a little bit upset that the carrots are getting all the attention. The Parsnip Benevolent Association wants equal time. So we'll see. Are you familiar with parsnips?
I am familiar with parsnips, but
okay.
What do we put them on?
Well, they're okay mashed, and they're particularly good in stews and soups.
Well, I guess we need to have a parsnip festival.
Okay, I'm not sure if any of the stores around here sell them. You'd probably have to look. Okay. And of course, the Super Bowl 1 week from Sunday, we will have Super Bowl 59 right here on AM 1230, the Kansas City Swifties and the Philadelphia Eagles. Have you got a favorite?
As long as it ain't the Swifties.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay, well, tickets for the Super Bowl are cheaper than last year's big game, but they're still some of the most expensive Super Bowl tickets in history. Are you ready? The average ticket price, about $8,000. I'm figuring the only people able to afford tickets to the game will be Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, right?
I'm sure some people just going, they're going to be in the same stadium as Taylor Swift. Well, good for you.
Yeah. And people will pay $8,000 for the ticket. Amazing.
Well, as long as it's good, I'm sure they're going to have a good halftime show and, other fun stuff.
Okay. And
when you're at the Super Bowl, you miss the commercials.
Yeah, well, somewhere in between, they're going to squeeze in football.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we've got birthdays here. Ready?
Birthday time.
Actor Gene Hackman. No, that was yesterday. Composer Philip Glass, 88. Bluesman Charlie Musselwhite, 81. Actor Jonathan Banks is 78. Actor Glenn Turman is 78. Singer Harry Wayne Casey. You know him as Casey of the Sunshine Band, 74. Johnny Rotten is 69. Actor Anthony LaPaglia is 66. Actor Kelly Lynch, 66. Actor Paulette Braxton, 60. Actor Minnie Driver, 55. Actor Portia de Rossi, 52. Comedian Bobby Moynihan, 48. Actor Kerry Washington, 48. Singer Justin Timberlake, 44. Actor Tyler Ritter, 40. Actor Joel Courtney is 29. Local birthdays coming up.
The 78th Annual Carrot Festival.
It's coming! It's coming!
But first, it's the coronation dinner that starts the festival with the crowning of royalty and announcing Citizen of the Year. To make it even more special, Carrot Festival coronation dinner will be held at the Swiss Club Friday, January 31st. Host cocktail hour starting at 6 p.m. This will be a night of fun with DJ playing your favorite music throughout the night and a great meal. Cost per person is $40 or reserve your table for $320. Get your tickets now. Stop by the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce or call 760-356-2923. That's 356-2923. Or email rosie@hopevillechamber.org.
We have happy birthday wishes for Monica Noden, Angel Orozco, Dayton Wood, Elena Williams, Tony Valadez, Ernie Avila, Gabriel Sanchez, Annalisa Cortez, Jerry Murgia, Kathy Ray, Leroy Hill Sr., Martha Ramirez, Elena Weimer, Norma Moreno, Sandra Plunkett, Tiffany Leva, Gloria Granillo, Tony Villoria, and Ian Parra. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. And let's see. Tomorrow, first day of February. Sunday is Groundhog Day. Okay. Groundhog. Groundhog. Isn't that sausage? Okay.
You're technically correct.
Yes.
But that's kind of correct.
Yes. Okay. Ready for the news?
I'm ready.
We've got to look at World and California news headlines to kick things off. All brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. Dive crews are back in the Potomac searching for more victims of Wednesday's collision between a passenger plane and an Army helicopter near Washington. Investigators are combing over the two black boxes. Former NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt.
What's really going to tell the tale is going to be the radar data, which is showing exactly where each airplane was at the time, and then correlating that to the pilot-to-controller voice communication.
The first American-born hostage is scheduled to be released from Gaza tomorrow. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer.
Siegel had moved to Israel from the United States in 1980 and had been living on a kibbutz with his family.
2 Israelis are also expected to be freed. A pair of atmospheric rivers headed to southern and northern California. San Mateo County Emergency Manager Ryan Reynolds.
Make sure that you're ready to last in your home for 72 hours. And then just, be prepared if you think you're in danger to leave early.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. A man wanted in a case that prompted an Amber Alert in Southern and Central California. Now in custody, Jonathan Alexis Maldonado Cruz accused of killing his 22-year-old girlfriend and kidnapping their 2 children from their home in Hanford. The girl is now safe.
As detectives, the FBI and Mexican authorities began to close in on suspects' whereabouts. Detectives were able to successfully negotiate the surrender of the suspect and the safe return of the children to authorities at the border crossing of San Ysidro.
Kings County Sheriff David Robinson.
All I need is time. All I need
Lady
is
Gaga
time.
capping a 6-hour parade of musicians at the Kia Forum and the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles in a benefit concert for the wildfire victims Thursday night. Billie Eilish, Pink, Katy Perry, and Joni Mitchell among the others performing. A 525-pound bear is back in the Angeles National Forest after it was found hiding underneath a home that had been evacuated by the Eaton fire. The bear spotted in the crawl space. Jeff Scott, California News.
And a look at World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe. The Peanut Patch reminds you Valentine's Day just ahead. And the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for a Valentine's Day gift. Something very special. Homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee, chocolate-covered raisins, orange sticks, pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many chocolates and so much more at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch. You'll get directions on how to go to the Peanut Patch, and you'll see what they have. You can order what you want on the web. Better yet, visit the Peanut Patch. Take your Valentine. And remember, the Peanut Patch ships anywhere in the universe. They have their own post office right on site. The Peanut Patch. Don't forget Valentine's Day. Make it special with a gift from the Peanut Patch. Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you wherever you are. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment except call for the mobile service vans, and they'll be there for you.
KXO News, Calexico School Board fills 2 vacancies. Here's George Gale.
Michael Castillo and Kevin Ariano appointed to the Calexico Unified School District Board of Trustees. They will fill vacancies left by Lorenzo Calderon, who was elected in November to the Calexico City Council, and Luis Pacheco, who was elected to the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors. Castillo has served previously on the Calexico School Board. Ariano is a juvenile division manager for the Imperial County Probation Department. The 2 were among 13 applicants for the vacant positions. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
7th Annual Early Learning Conference. The Early Learning Conference is set for tomorrow. The event is organized by the Imperial County Office of Education. It will be held at the Administration Conference Center. The conference will bring together early childhood professionals for a full day of workshops, networking, and learning opportunities. The conference starts at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow with registration, vendor displays, and a continental breakfast. The keynote speaker will be the Dean of San Diego State University's Imperial Valley campus, and the workshops will be in English and Spanish, covering topics such as math, art blocks, dramatic play, classroom management, and self-care. To register, go to the ICOE website. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
The Imperial County District Attorney's Office launched a survey on January 27th. Here's George Gale.
Residents can take the anonymous survey through February 14th. Survey is a critical step in the agency's strategic planning process. It aims to gather valuable feedback from the community to help shape the DA's office, future direction, improve services, and strengthen trust with the people it serves. All county residents are encouraged to participate. Contact the district attorney's office for more information. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And universities join forces. SDSU Imperial Valley and the Autonomous University of Baja California, they are collaborating to host a binational lab. They will be hosting the grand opening of Binational Toxicology Laboratory. It will be at UABC in Mexicali. Both institutions will use the new space for faculty and student-led research projects. Researchers from SDSU Imperial Valley and UABC hope the data they formalize will inform the efforts of local organizations and government agencies to minimize public health issues in both U.S. and Mexican regions. The grand opening will be held Friday, that's today, at UABC in Mexicali from 3 to 4 p.m. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you. At El Centro Motors, at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Don't forget, they have mobile service vans that come to you.
90s Hair Studio is your one-stop destination for style, self-care, and creativity. From stylish haircuts to flawless nails and stunning tattoos, they do it all under one roof. Seniors get a discount on haircuts Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. 90s Hair Studio, Yaya's Nails, and Imperial Electric Tattoo Studio is located at 116 South Imperial Avenue, Suite A in Imperial, across the street from Johnny's Burritos. Appointments or walk-ins are available.
Local news, page 2, and the side of weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every single day.
Imperial County Academic Decathlon Southwest came out victorious. Here's George Gale.
The Imperial County Academic Decathlon was held recently. It was hosted by the Imperial County Office of Education. Teams from high schools around the county participated. When all was said and done, Southwest emerged victorious. The event showcased the students' exceptional knowledge and teamwork across a long range of academic disciplines. Brawley Union High School came in second. Imperial High School came in third. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Carrot Festival kickoff. The Holtville Carrot Festival Fun begins today. The theme of this year's event is Hop on the Carrot Express. The Carrot Queen Coronation Banquet and Holtville Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year recognition will be today at the Holtville Swiss Club, starting February 6th. The Butler Carnival Midway opens and continues through Saturday. There will be music, a beer garden, taco garden, and entertainment on February 7th. The Carrot Festival Parade will be a week from tomorrow and starting at 10 a.m. And the street fair is the Saturday that follows. Hop on the Carrot Express and enjoy fun in Holtville. No word on the parsnips. New chairperson to Imperial County County-wide Oversight Board, Madeline Desert, named chairperson of County Oversight Board. Here's George Gale.
Desert is the general manager of the Heber Public Utility District. As chairperson for the County of Imperial County-wide Oversight Board, she will provide critical leadership in overseeing decisions that impact redevelopment funds and initiatives county-wide, ensuring transparency, accountability, and the continued growth and development of the Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Pioneers Day, it's Finally, here, it'll be here tomorrow. Celebrate Imperial Valley Pioneers tomorrow, this Saturday. The Pioneers Museum Annual Pioneers Day will feature hands-on activities and historical demonstrations, local entertainment, food vendors, and more. And it's free. The Pioneers Day activities start at 10 a.m. and run until 2 p.m. at Pioneers Museum at Ayton Road across from Imperial Valley College. Going to be all kinds of fun. And Burning Bush International is holding a fundraiser for clean water wells, goats, dresses, education, healthcare, and microcredit for Uganda. They are presenting I Love the 80s to Death Murder Mystery Dinner Show. Sounds intriguing. It will be held at the Stockman's Club in Brawley on February 20th. Tickets are $100 per person. It includes a steak dinner and dessert and prizes in different categories. Attendees are asked to dress in 80s attire. And you can check that out on bbiuganda.org. KXO local news time, 7:48. We'll take a look at weather next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For February specials, enjoy a Rose Margarita or a refreshing Bud Light. And don't miss our plate of the month, Spaghetti a la Bolognese. Burgers & Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers & Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure will continue to build over the southwestern United States through the beginning of next week. This will lead to temperatures warming to near normal today and going above normal this weekend and continuing into next week. Afternoon high temperatures will warm to 10 to 15 degrees above normal by the beginning of next week, with the Imperial Valley topping out in the low to mid-80s. Dry conditions will also continue through the next week. Our high yesterday, 69, the overnight low, 37. It will be partly sunny today, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 71 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 45, light winds. Saturday, light winds with sunny skies and a high near 77. Sunday, sunny with a high near 82 and continued light winds. 41 degrees downtown, 65% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Visibility, patchy fog is limiting visibility in parts of the valley. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can bring the family and meet your friends at Burgers & Beer.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stopped, opt out. Individual results may vary. Consult a doctor prior to use.
You've lost so much weight. How'd you do it? I got medical treatment for weight loss through Zelty and lost 50 pounds. I struggled for the longest time, but Zelty makes it easy and affordable to get weight loss treatment 100% online. Zelty providers can prescribe FDA-approved weight loss medications clinically shown to help people lose weight, like Wegovy, Zepbound, and others. I've heard those medications can help you lose weight, but aren't they expensive? Zelty can help get the medication covered by insurance, so it's as little as $0 a month. What if you don't have insurance? No problem. Zelty may be able to help you get other GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% off the price of name brand medications. I'm ready to start losing weight. How do I get started with Zelty? Just text.
Text THIN to 200-300 to get started today with Zelty and see if weight loss medications like Wegovy and Zepbound are right for you. Don't wait. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text THIN to 200-300. That's THIN to 200-300. THIN to 200-300.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Lakers whipped the Wizards 134-96. Cavaliers clobbered the Hawks 137-115. Timberwolves beat up on the Jazz 138-113. Grizzlies nipped the Rockets 120-119. And the Trailblazers topped the Magic 119-90. Elsewhere in the world of sports, Rory McIlroy and Shane Lowry decorated stunning views of Pebble Beach with a hole-in-one for each on different courses. What can I say? Hole-in-one for both McIlroy and Shane Lowry. I don't think it was their first. And the U.S. Open will expand to 15 days this year, shifting to a Sunday start for the first time in the Open era that began in 1968. We're talking about tennis. The U.S. Tennis Association confirmed the additional day of main draw attraction for the 2025 tournament. It was set out in a news release.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations at Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the Super Bowl trophy is named after legendary coach Vince Lombardi. However, Bill Belichick said coaches can't win games without the players. And Belichick said maybe the Lombardi trophy should be renamed after Tom Brady, who won an NFL record 7 Super Bowl rings in his career, 6 with Belichick as his head coach. Elsewhere, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen hired Green Bay Packers linebacker coach, run game coordinator Anthony Campanile to be the team's defensive coordinator. Taking a look at small ball, right-hander Max Scherzer and the Toronto Blue Jays are in agreement on a 1-year, $15.5 million contract. Yeah, the 40-year-old Scherzer, one of the best pitchers of his generation. And, is he a future Hall of Famer? Is coming off an injury-plagued season. Still worth investing $15.5 million in that arm. Yes. And the Dodgers have added left-hander Tanner Scott, arguably the best relief pitcher on the free agent market, agreeing to terms on a 4-year, $72 million contract. Yeah, Scott moves from the Padres just up Interstate 5 to L.A. And the El Centro Sol de Oro Lions Club 3rd Annual Arvell Smith and Sam Caker Memorial Golf Tournament. It is tomorrow at the Rio Bend Golf Course. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. It's financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service in the Valley. Southwest Postal, 4th and Hile, El Centro. President Donald Trump says he will impose his tariffs over the weekend, gambling that taxing American companies for imported goods will ultimately punish the countries that make stuff Americans want and bring those nations to the negotiating table. But it's a risky bet that could easily backfire on American consumers and the economy. In the United States, tariffs typically serve a limited but important purpose. They're intended to grow America's economy by incentivizing the purchase of made-in-the-USA goods. They accomplish that by effectively penalizing American companies that buy foreign goods with high taxes. Taking a look at other news in the world of high finance, the U.S. Department of Justice has sued to block Hewlett-Packard's Enterprise's $14 billion deal to acquire networking gear maker Juniper Networks, arguing that it would stifle competition. Shares of both the server maker and Juniper Networks fell more than 3% in afternoon trading. The antitrust lawsuit marks the first since Trump took office last week. Taking a look at the big board, well, the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all showing green, poised for gains after Apple outran the targets. Dow up right now 6 points at 44,887. The S&P 500 up 46 at 6116. The NASDAQ flying high up 280 points at 19,960. And gold up $12.10 an ounce. Oil down 5 cents per barrel. Buy now and store it in your backyard.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We'll have sunshine today with a high near 71 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 45, light wind. Saturday, sunny with a high near 77, light wind. Sunday, light winds continue with sunny skies and a high near 82. 43 degrees, 61% relative humidity. Light wind. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The best oldies on the radio. KX 30 KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. The word from search crews in the Potomac River is 40 of the 67 bodies from the Wednesday night air collision have been recovered. CBS's Chris Van Cleve reports the jetliner's 2 black boxes are being analyzed. The data recorder, he says, could have important information.
It will give investigators a host of data points, how it was operating, the speed it was traveling, the height, the altitude. That's going to be an important point. So they should get almost a literal mountain of data out of that data recorder that they will need to analyze.
Early indications are the Army helicopter was flying above its 200-foot limit, and one air traffic controller was handling helicopters and jetliners, when the job is usually handled by 2 at that time of the day at Reagan National. Nick Daniels, president of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association.
The number of air traffic controllers that are needed is always a determining factor. And then quite often, if we don't have enough people, we begin reducing how many aircraft that we can efficiently move and safely move through the airspace.
Among the crash victims, 14 members of the U.S. figure skating community, including husband and wife Russian skating champions who were coaching in the U.S. 1988 Olympic skating gold medalist Brian Boitano was on CBS Mornings.
Not only great skaters and great representatives of the sport, they were incredible people, just kind and caring. And they were, they had gone into coaching and they were busy creating the next generation of champions for America.
Overseas, correspondent Elizabeth Palmer has the latest on the Gaza ceasefire deal.
3 more hostages have now been named by Hamas for release on Saturday, tomorrow. And one of them is the American-Israeli Keith Siegel. He's now 65 years old. He was abducted on October 7th, along with his wife, Aviva. She was freed a few weeks later in November in the first group of hostages.
On the Health Watch this morning, CBS's Michael George says open wide.
People who floss once a week have a lower risk of stroke. An American Heart Association study suggests oral health is linked to overall health. Researchers say regular flossing lowers the chance of oral infections and inflammation and encourages other healthy habits.
It was an evening for musicians to say they love L.A.
Los Angeles!
From No Doubt to Jelly Roll, performers helped raise money for wildfire victims.
I am not okay.
One major donation, $1 million from the band U2. The Dow is up 11. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
T-Mobile 5G home internet keeps getting better. Get our fastest connection loaded with benefits. Get T-Mobile's best home internet starting at $55 a month with auto pay and any voice line. Plus, price lock. We won't raise your rate on internet. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Guarantees regular monthly rate plan price of fixed wireless 5G internet data with qualifying service. After $15 bill credit with postpaid voice line plus $5 a month without auto pay with debit or bank account. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies. Speeds vary due to factors affecting cellular networks.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
The FDA has approved a new acute pain medication, Jornavix. It's designed to eliminate the risk of addiction and overdose linked to opioids. An actor's reputation may have been tarnished just ahead of the Oscars.
She made history as the first openly transgender actress to receive an Oscar nomination. Now, Carla Sofia Gascon is apologizing for social media posts that have resurfaced after this month's awards announcements. One post to X criticizes the number of Muslims in Spain. Others call George Floyd a drug addict swindler and liken the Oscars to a, quote, Black Lives Matter demonstration. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
French President Macron said today on social media the Cauldron balloon, one of the Paris Olympics' most talked about attractions, will float in the skies over the French capital every summer until the 2028 LA Games. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank today.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.